美しい嘘で溺れていたい会いたくて会えなくて君はどこなのわからない聞きたくないまだ真実は解せない鳥たちの楽園がまた響くのはシャングリラの心
Okay. Welcome everyone to chapter 4 of Corpse Party today. We're getting deep into the deed. There's been a lot of deed in the previous chapter, which was quite a bit more involved than the other two. Lots of new character, lots of new interactions and stuff, and a bit of puzzles as well, new zones and everything. So that was interesting. So I eventually figured out not only on my own, I have to say I went to check the internet for that puzzle with the letters that you have to put together out of 3 document, and so basically the idea is that there's a 4 document that tells you in which order you have to place them, and basically you use that document to pick the right letter and place them correctly. But the thing is, you don't actually need to do that because the solution gives you the answer for where you get the boots that allow you to walk over the poison, and you actually need that solution to finish the level. And so the game actually gives you the solution right away if you look back. I think at the paper that's in the first room that you're actually seeing on screen, the first room of the other part of the building during that scenario, like right above those 2 tables there, there's a paper, and I think it's this one. When you check all the other ones and you go back to this one, they actually give you the phrases right away on Scramble, so you don't actually need to do the work yourself, which I think is a bit disappointing. I would prefer the game if the game had secondary puzzles like that weren't necessary to finish chapters, so they could leave it at your discretion if you want to solve them or not, and give you some kind of extra content or benefit or something. And so they could, if they would do that, then they wouldn't have to hold your hand through the whole puzzle to make sure that you're not stuck in the game. But anyway, it was still I think a good idea and an interesting puzzle, but a bit weirdly executed. But anyway, we are now at chapter 4, and we are going. View the chapter 4 opening. Yes, please. I'll just get some water. Alright, we're off to a good start. Seiko, come on out, you. I'll wash your back. I can wash it myself, you know. Huh. What you hiding under your hands there, little man? There are no secrets in this bedroom. Come on, don't. Mwahaha, dig this and this and this. Ah, what are you doing? Come here, you little cutie pie. Stop it, sis. That tickles. Remember, kids, no means no. Gotcha. Jeez, why do you have to be like that? The Pat, you know, sis. Hmm. Sometimes you really are like a mom. You really think so? You're such a sweetie. I didn't mean it like that. You've really grown up. You're always thinking about your big sis feeling. I get their brother and sister, but it's still not the best. But you're still young, you know. Too young to act like such a grown up. Yeah, the game is really gives you like underage, soft porn scene. Um, I don't know what it is. I, but you're still young, too young to act like such a grown up. You should stop worrying about me and just keep on being a kid. You're crying. See, you really are still a kid. Want some of Mama's milk? This is gonna be a long stream. That's not even possible. Don't be a perv. You're such a good kid. Don't ever change, okay? I hope you stay like this forever. Hey, hey. Sis is really late getting home today. And she said Dad had a surprise for us too. Said she'd help me get ready for it. I wonder how much longer she'll be. I hope he's okay. Man, are we having a typhoon or something? Such weird weather. Mayu? Mayu? What is it, Mom? I'm running late. This is your last day at Kisaragi. Make sure you say your goodbyes and have a lot of fun with your friends, okay? I will. I'm so sorry about this, all because your father got transferred. It's okay, I'll be fine. I wish your father would have objected more strongly. But he said there was nothing he could do about it. And since you didn't object either, I swear that man doesn't give this family any consideration. All he thinks about is work. Well, I've got to run. Bye. I just want my mom and dad to get along. Huh? Where am I? Why am I by myself? And why am I crying? Shig, bro, you there? Miss Yui? Shinozaki? Room with everybody, taking down the festival's decorations. God, where even is this? Where? What? No, no, please, no. Stop it, Mayu, don't succumb to panic. Take a deep breath and try to think of a charm or something to get you through this. That's it. Shinozaki's charm, the one we all did, so we'd be friends forever? Wait, it's gone? It's gone? I can't find it anywhere. My Sashiko Ever After paper scrap. Gone. I was so sad to think that my time with everyone was over, but I had it in my hand. I know I did. This sucks. What happened after that? My stomach is in bad shape too. Why does stress always give me indigestion? Really? They're ghosts and they don't see through walls? It seemed they would have more perception than that. What were they? They went in that room. Maybe I should have a look. Yeah, why not? That's a great idea. The resolution is not very good on those chapter title. Oh, my head. Where am I? I'm in the main building. Wake from a bad dream and find myself in another. Damn it. Oh, so we still have the DVD cassette tape or something? From chapter 3? So what happened? We met with Amy? Emmy. And then it just like continued to chapter 4. I see. Okay. Is this the infirmary? The shelves are lined with various medicine and tonics. There's a conspicuous gap circled with dust, suggesting someone removed the bottle just recently. Who removed the bottle? It was in the first chapter. Wasn't that him? No, that wasn't him. He's chapter 2. That was Naomi, right? It's an old style desk lamp, but it doesn't seem to work anymore. The switch does nothing. Alright, so pretty much the same. Monthly goal, let's all wash our hands and remember our mummies and daddies. Remember them and cry because we can't go home anymore. Okay, so this is always changing. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves, both displayed covered liberally in blood. Best quantity of medicine and tonic? Yeah, we know all that. Do we still have match there? No. Big brother, wow. Yuka. She's not with the other insane guy anymore, is she? The smell of exposed organs permeates the entire hallway. The door is moving slightly and seems unlocked, but it won't open more than a tiny sliver. Okay, so it appears as if something is blocking it from the other side. Will we ever get into the science building? Mochida, this way. Please take care of Naomi. She's on the verge of snapping. Who's there? Who's speaking to me? Is it Psycho? I could swear that sounded like... Granted, you ate all your friends, eventually you'll kill one another. Naomi! Hey, are you alright? What? Naomi. That's her phone? Isn't that Naomi's cell phone? Answer the phone? Sure. Help me. Help me. Naomi, are you there? Answer me, please. Naomi, please, just let me hear your voice. Please, just say something. I'm your mom, Naomi. God, please don't let anything have happened to her. Hello? Hello? Help me. That sounds like a man's voice. What the hell? This place needs to cut the crap already. I can't just leave it though. Naomi always used this to text with Psycho during class. Seems like such a distant memory now. Okay, so it's getting darker and darker. Lavatories, boy room to the left, girl room at the end of the hall. That's gonna be more difficult to find the documents and everything. I like it for effect. I'm not sure I like it as a game mechanic, which makes me like check every wall for information. Well, it was tough, you know. Nah. The door is shut and locked. There's no indication that anyone's inside. I certainly was surprised. Hmm. So, Psycho, did you hear? Hmm? What is it? What is it? Kishinuma bumped into Satoshi turning around earlier and totally touched his crutch. Bwaha. Seriously? I like it. I like it. When I saw it happen though, I just wanted to smack Kishinuma upside the head. Bwaha. Oh dear Naomi. Do I detect a hint of jealousy? Maybe, maybe not. All I know is, right afterward, the two of them got into a huge fight. Gwahaha, that's priceless. I wish I could have seen it. I don't think you'd be so keen on it if you were there. It wasn't a pretty sight. I don't know. I have a feeling I would have enjoyed it anyway. Boys are such idiots. Cute though. Nah. Moshida in particular, right, Naomi? Is someone in there? The door is shut and locked. There's no indication that anyone's inside. Hmm? You sense a presence behind the stall door. Um, kick in the door? Naomi, dumbass, what the hell do you think you're doing? What do I do? Find object to stand on, try to hold her up. We went to find object last time and she died. Let's try to find something. Isn't there anything I can use? Well, rip. Naomi. I'll save. No, I didn't make it. No, no, it can be. Ah. A good friend would be smiling and laughing with me in the classroom only a few hours earlier, was now dead, dangling limply from the ceiling in a dismal, dingy bathroom stall. The mere fact that this had actually occurred was more frightening to me than any ghost. When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself running as if my life depended on it. I think I just wanted to get out of there, to get away from her body. I really think I just wanted to pretend like it never happened. It's all a dream, it can't be real. But my compromised mental state couldn't hold me back for long. I knew I had to face her again. So I'm guessing there was no way to save her. Naomi, I'm so sorry. I couldn't save you. It's my fault. What do I do now? Okay. Shinohara, not you too. Damn it, why? Why would you do this? Why do we have to die here? Give them back, you piece of shit school. God damn it all. Hmm. Big brother, wow. Yuka. Damn it, I completely forgot. I left her all by herself. She went outside to pee in the woods by the outdoor walkway. Yeah, that was a long time ago, dude. Wait for me, Yuka, I'm coming. I've had enough loss for one day, if I were to lose you too. So, there was nothing for her to stand on. The bucket isn't there anymore. Nothing on. No, nothing here either. So maybe downstairs, but no, there's no way. Like this? Was that here before? I can't interact with it now. Maybe I could have interacted with it if I came here right away. Um, so where was she at the end? We went to get the crystal and then she went to the bathroom. So she's on the other side. Let's save, I guess. Let's create another save to try this again. Yeah, so it would have been this chair or nothing else, basically. There are skeletal remains sprawled across the floor here. Yuya Kumada. Ooh, there's still a lot. Starved to death while searching for friend. Tendo Senior High School, Class 2A. The walkway was just at the bottom of these stairs to the right. Okay, so we do have to go back there. But it's not there anymore. It's not here. Why? Why is there a wall here? There was a whole other building. What the hell is going on? Yuka. Why must you torment me like this? And so I sat there, lamenting the many losses I had suffered during my short time in this otherworldly school, without even the will to stand. I just kept on sitting, stewing in my misery. I couldn't even say how much time passed. But the silence was broken by a sudden rumbling. The entire building began to shake violently. Damn it, another earthquake? You've got to be kidding me. Well, but that's how the house moved, the school moved. I won't get anywhere by wallowing in self-pity here. Yuka, I swear I'll protect you. Please wait for me. I'm going to find a way back into that other building if it kills me. Mother, I'll kill you. I have to say the sound effects are good in the game. They're like they fit well with the ambience and they're like creepy enough. Ah, another one of those puzzles with the light jumping back and forth like that. I'll never be able to get the object by myself. Someone else will have to lend me a hand. Okay, so we have to find Yuki first. Okay, so that's a bad spirit. Someone's cell phone is lying on the ground. Pick it up. Another cell phone? Psycho cell phone found in the hallway. Seems Psycho was writing a text message to Naomi when she dropped it. This is Shinohara's, isn't it? Psycho seemed to have been in the middle of texting someone when she dropped her phone. The text entry window is still open. While confirming the phone's owner, Satoshi wound up inadvertently reading the whole thing. Shinohara. I'm sorry, Shinohara. I really didn't mean to. This is still not opening. Custodian closet. The door is locked. There's an erratic noise like that of TV static coming from within. So this is where we're supposed to... That is a television, isn't it? I did find that video cassette in the other building. Satoshi removes the tape from his bag and reread the label. Kibiki Research Data 2005-11-19. It might hold some important information if only we had some way of watching it. Fingers crossed, I guess. So this is where we're supposed to give our ID tag? But it's not open yet. It's a horribly decayed corpse with an absolutely rancid odor. I'll kill you, I'll curse you. It hurts so much, I hate you, sister. Okay, so let's go left. Who is that? There's a yellow sheet of notebook paper on the floor next to the body. The shakiness of the lettering and the content of the memorandum suggest that its writer was on the verge of death well before pen touched paper. I need water so badly. I'm hungry, sure, but I can deal with the hunger. It's the thirst I can't stand. The other guy I was with, Satoshi Matsubara, he tried drinking that filthy tap water from the sink in the bathroom, but he threw it all up almost immediately, and it burned his chest and his throat so badly that he wound up dying. I've tried to think outside the box, even going so far as to drink my own spit, but needless to say, it didn't help matter one bit. My tongue's so swollen at this point that I can't even talk. Ironically, it's been pouring outside since we got here. If only I could have found a way to gather some of that rainwater, Satoshi might still be alive. It's almost as if someone's playing a cruel joke on me, showing me more water than I've ever seen before, but putting it just outside my reach. Somebody wrote that there's a whole other wing at this school, accessed through an outdoor walkway, but I never found it. As a last resort, I'm going to try drinking my own blood. My name is Hidemasa Kojima. I'm an 11th grader in class 2-4 at Imazaki West High. If anyone reading this ever makes it out of here alive, please tell my family, tell my father what happened to me. I don't want to be a missing person for the rest of his life. We're gonna have a lot of people to meet and updates to do to the outside world if we ever get out of this alive. I call those name tags. I hate the idea of him always wondering where I went or if I'm even still alive. It seems to continue, but the rest of it is completely drenched in blood, rendering it totally illegible. Satoshi. Drank contaminated water, died vomiting. Okay, so he did try to drink the water after all. It's the body of an high schooler. Whoever it is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Oh, really? Classroom 4A. The door seems attached to the wall like a sculpture. It won't budge in the slightest. So what is it that makes things be just decoration and then becomes object again. How does it work? The door is nailed shut. It definitely won't be opening anytime soon. Do not enter under any circumstance. Oh, so we can't go left. Is it changed now? Will we go back in the... No. Hmm. Okay, well, we have the cell phones. Oh, just a moment. Did we get anything? We didn't get any event, so I think it's fine. Boo. No? Okay. Yeah, no. Aren't you dead? It's okay, calm down. I'm a friend. Are you alright? Please, help me please. Her front tooth is missing and it doesn't look like an accident. My name is Mashida. I'm an 11th grade student at a school called Kisaragi Academy, and you are? My name is Toko Kirisaki. I'm an 11th grader at Byakudan I. Is it the same girl as before? She comes from the same place, I guess, with her suit, but she doesn't look exactly the same. Okay, and may I ask how you got here? There was this charm from the internet, and we tried it, and all of us were brought here. The charm, same as us then. They all said we'd try to get out of here together, but then one of them, Yuya, went out of his mind and he pushed one of my friends down the stairs. He killed him. Then, with a smile on his face, he started playing with the body. I ran as quickly as I could. That's horrible. Everyone's going to go crazy in here. I can't trust anyone. Go, get away from me. Okay, I'll go. Just please try to stay calm. Get away. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Fine. Let's go. Is this a waiting puzzle? Maybe with her I could get the object in this room. Doesn't seem she's gonna calm down though. Man, I really wish there was a run button. At least outside of the The chase sequencer. So we go back to the bedroom, I guess. Our eyes are open but empty. There's no trace of life left to be seen. Why? Why is this happening? Damn. It's the body of Saiko Shinohara. Her usual bright, cheery expression is nowhere to be seen, and the realization suddenly hits you that it will never be seen again. Shinohara. Yeah, I don't think there's any way Naomi could have survived, and like she would be with her right now. And I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought we would save people in this game, but they just seem to die anyway. Okay, game. What do you want from me? I'm guessing there's a message here at some point. We've not seen one victim memoir yet, which is kind of unusual. Since we have explored quite a bit already. Okay, is she gone? No. I don't like the game doing that. Like you have to go away and do stuff, then come back, for things to just happen again. It feels like a waiting puzzle that I don't like. Because there's no clear direction. You're just like, okay, like, is it time to go back? No. Or have you come to kill me too? Yes. What? No. No, of course not. Get a hold of yourself. We just talked, remember? I ain't done with my homework yet. So you think I'm just gonna sit back and let you kill me? She's got a pair of scissors. Alright, let's go. Moshida. Ugh. Ah, I'm so sorry. My god, I've been stabbed. No. But I'm okay. How is that possible? When Satoshi found Saiko's cell phone, he went to put it in his pant pocket, but Naomi was already there. Naomi's was already there, and there wasn't enough room for both. So he put it in his breast pocket instead, and that just so happened to be the exact spot where Toko's scissors struck him. The impact was fully absorbed. Could we have had not have the cell phone? I guess yes. So that might be an extra ending. Shinohara, you. Are you okay? What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, like you're telling us not to kill you, and like you're trying to kill us. Where did you get these scissors anyway? Satoshi threw the pair of scissors into the corner of the room. Uh, it's no use. She's too far gone for a conversation. I don't want to die. Please don't kill me. I wish Miss Yui were here. Okay, let's create a new save. The glass door of the cabinet has been shattered, the shelves are empty. So that's where the scissor came from. Alright, let's go away again.
町田君
Moshida, are you alright?
ゆい先生
Miss Yui, I can't believe it. I was just thinking about you. She wasn't dead. She had her rib cage was like smashed and her arm was
私もよ
yeah, okay.
町田君
And you, Moshida, you were in trouble just now, weren't you?
中島さんと篠原さん
I feel so bad for Nakashima and Shinohara,
君だけでも無事でいてくれて
but I'm just so grateful to see at the very least. Is she talking about Naomi and Seiko? She saw them? You're still safe and sound.
役立
Miss
ったわね
Yui, you've done very well.
一緒
Now
に
come,
家たち
we'll
に
look for
荷物
Yuka
を
and
し
the
ましょう
others together.
先生
Miss Yui, I'm so tired.
よしこのド
Alright,
アを
I can use this door like a bridge. I don't know how, but I made it out in one piece.
下誰もいな
Sure
かった
hope
かしら
nobody was down there. Ow. This really hurts.
右腕の骨
Right arm is broken, completely dislocated.
筋肉と皮膚だけで
Feels
つながっ
like
てる感じ
it's clinging together by muscles and sinew alone. God, it hurts so much. Have to hold it together with my hand.
篠崎さん
Shinozaki, Kishinuma, please be okay. I'm coming to find you.
生徒が話を聞いてくれない
You say your students aren't listening to you.
もう私
I just don't know what to do.
教師を続けて
I feel like I've lost the will to teach.
保護者の皆様から
I receive emails from their parents and guardians every single day.
結果の出せない
They say I'm a teacher who gets no result, that I'm useless.
担任の私を
Wait.
飛び越えて
Going over my head straight to you? That's terrible. I'm the homeroom teacher here. I should be the one answering to them.
私が出張で
This is my fault for always going away on business trip and leaving you to fend off the wolves on your own.
苦労をかけてるね
They must have given you hell. I'm so sorry. No, I'm the assistant homeroom teacher. It's my duty to tend the class in your absence.
信用して私にク
In
ラスを
fact,
任せ
it's
ていただ
been
いて
my
いる
honor to have you entrust me with your student.
ただ最近
It's just that lately,
2の9のみんなに
no matter what I say, every last student in class 2-9 makes a joke out of it.
あまり強く言う
And if I react too strongly, they all start to talk back.
多分もう
They must hate me by now.
だけど
But I don't blame the parents. The bottom line is what's important. It's all about results.
将来のためにもいい成績を取れるようにしてあげたい
And what I want most of all is for these kids to get good grades for their own future, if nothing else.
いい成績を
And if they get good grades, then maybe their parents will leave me alone.
シード
Shishido?
はい
Yes?
目を閉じて
I want you to close your eyes and think back. Think back to what? To your student, of course.
君が毎日
Every day you give 110% for them. Well, that's technically not possible.
気づいている子たちもたくさんいるという
And you know as well as I do that some of them truly appreciate it.
ならないか
Any guesses which one?
そうでしょうか
You really think any of them care?
うん
Absolutely. How about
教師未来
Shinozaki,
の篠崎
who
は
usually aids her teachers? She's in the staff room asking you questions every day. And Kishinuma, who almost never came to school at all last year, has been here at least 4 times each week since you started. Never thought I'd see the day. The students have taken notice, and they appreciate you, believe me. They don't hate you one bit.
た
But
とえそうだと
even
し
if
ても
that's true,
やはり結果
I
が
still don't get results.
成績が出せなければ
I mean, they may like me, but if they don't get the grades to back it up, their parents never will.
でないと私は
And more importantly, if my students can get good grades, then I failed them as a teacher.
確かに
It's true that things may look different from the parents' point of view than they do from the school's. And a student's ability to excel is indeed of the utmost important. But the way I see it, the means through which you teach those students is just as important as the material they learn. In fact, it may even be more important. We only get these children for 3 short years. During that time, one must wonder, did they enjoy their classes? Will they remember them as valuable, meaningful experience? After all their worries, resolutions, life lessons, and moments of personal growth, will they look back at these 3 years during graduation and say, I really enjoyed this school? Ensuring that they do is just as much a part of the teacher's job as the material she teaches. And it's not just Shinozaki and Kishinuma. Think about Shinohara, whose own life had really been getting her down, and Nakashima, after they met you, their smiles seemed to get a lot brighter.
篠原さん
Shinohara? Ah, she's got a real knack for hiding her true feeling, doesn't she? What can I do for my student? As soon as you start asking yourself that question without even thinking about it, then you're a bona fide teacher through and through. In fact, I'd even say once you reach that point, you've proven that education is in your nature, basically that you were born to teach. And no one can take that honor away from you. So how about you claim what's rightfully yours, hmm? Aha. It's remarkable how little you've changed from when you were a student here yourself. Whenever you had something on your mind, you'd always seek my guidance, with eyes wide and full of tears. You shouldn't strain yourself so much, Shishido. Enjoy what you do. You get to spend every precious day with a whole host of interesting youth. Wait until you get to your first graduation and have somebody tell you thanks for everything, teach. It's the best feeling in the world. I'll get in contact with the parents and guardian and try to set them straight. And tomorrow, or whenever you'd like, we can go over some lesson plans together to help ensure we get these students to their graduation safe and sound. Okay.
あの
Um,
先生
thanks for everything,
ありが
teach.
とうございます
You bet. You know, that's another great feeling, being able to pass the torch and rely on one of your old students to keep your affairs in order. Eh. A dream? I feel like I've been dreaming for a long time. A terrible, ominous dream where Nakashima and the others all lost their life. I wonder where I am. No, Miss Yui, Miss Shishido.
これだけ言ってもわからない
Don't you understand the gravity of the situation? Go now.
そっか
Now I remember, I got buried in rubble after that.
瓦礫に埋まっちゃったんだ篠崎さん
Shinozaki, I hope you were able to get out safely. What can I do for my students? As soon as you start asking yourself that question without even thinking about it, then you're a bona fide teacher through and through.
私は
I guess I did finally become a little more like the teacher I wanted to be.
まだ
But it hasn't even been a year.
体
I can't move my body, can't even feel my lower half.
首から下
Everything below my neck,
が
paralyzed. When is that happening? Was she dead before she met with the other students?
それにしても
It's so dark, so lonely.
もう少し
I wanted to live just a little longer. Am I crying? Aha, I'm almost dead, and here I am crying.
私ねうちの学校の先生嫌いだ
I
けど
don't like most of my teachers very much.
石戸先生は
But I love Miss Shishido. She feels almost like a big sister to me.
先生猫飼ってる
Hey,
の
Miss Yui, is it true you have a cat?
私この子が欲しい
I
ん
was
だけど
thinking of adopting this little guy, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Here, have a look. He's adorable. Look at his fat
じゃ
lip.
ないの
I wasn't asking you.
ゆい先生
Hey, Miss Yui, about that floopy droopy panda necklace you've got.
やっぱかけてんの
Are you wearing it
俺の
right
形さ
now? Why is the text skipping now? Wasn't doing that before. I'm not pressing skip.
すごいパンチだ
That was quite a punch.
先生
Miss Yui,
私学校に行ったら手
I'll
紙
write
書き
you
ます
once I get settled in at my new school.
これからも
Not just now, but even after I grow up, I'll keep writing.
私の先生で
I just want you to always be my teacher. Would that be okay?
先生
Miss Yui, your bike chain came off today, no?
俺先生の失敗
Never
してる
seen
姿を
you take a
観察する
spill
の
like that before.
大好きなんだよね
You looked so forlorn. It was kind of cute. Uh-huh. I wish you all the very best. Please don't die. Forge a path for yourself. Don't let your futures slip away.
寒いよ
I'm so cold. Mom, Dad.
モネちゃん
Monet? That's a cat? I feel so alone. I'm scared. Extra tree has been unlocked. Extra end? What? Did she fell down the hole and she put a door on? What happened there? So it's an extra end. No. Miss Yui's final moments devoted to the very end. They're called wrong end. Why is this one an extra end? How did we trigger that? I'm not sure I can prevent this from happening.
町田君 先生
生徒
Okay, so no. Let's try this one. What am I supposed to do? Was I supposed to... Is it because I didn't save Naomi? I can't go on the other side. Okay, I need I would need someone for this, but that's still closed. How do I use a cell phone? I mean, I guess one is to not die. Maybe I need to say yes to killer? What would that change though? I really have no idea how to reshape the path here. Yes? I guess. I won't let you. I ain't done with my homework yet, so you think I'm just gonna sit back and let you kill me? She's got a pair of scissors. Mashida. So it's the same. So those choices like don't really matter. Like they're just both the same choice. Damn, can't stop bleeding. Okay, so it's not the same. But we still have the phone though. So why did this happen? It hurt. I think you struck an artery. No. I'm so cold. I think I'm dying. So cold, cold. Yuka, I'm sorry, you're on your own now. I'll come for you, Yuk. Those screens are a bit weird because they stay dark for a long time after you press the button. So it always feels just like weird. Like you don't know if it's going back to the chapter selection screen. Um, I'm tempted to just start all over again. Okay, so that was before the cell phones. So I had to go save the girls. I'll just check this side first. Mother, I'll kill you. So that doesn't open. I can't get this. Hmm. Maybe I could have saved Naomi. It'd be weird that not saving Naomi end up killing the teacher.
ゆか
Okay, and she's here somewhere. So she wanted to go here with the door.
Naomi, 大丈夫か？俺は
Should I not answer the phone? Oh, I just don't take it? Okay, so we're back here. Let's try to hold her, and if it doesn't work, I guess we'll go for the chair. I need to do something to loosen that rope around her neck. Push her against the wall. Hoist her up on shoulder. Yeah? Hold on. Good, she's breathing. Naomi, stay with me. I'm going to loosen that rope. Reach behind to unfasten. Stand on bucket. That sounds like I'm just gonna fall and make her die. I can't see what I'm doing. Is this it? While still supporting Naomi on his shoulder with with her upper body drooping between the back wall of the bathroom and his head, Satoshi reached behind him and fiddled with the knot at the base of the noose. Somehow or another, he managed to loosen the rope's grip. I mean, it's really not, like, she could have done it as well. Like, it's really not that hard if she's not choking. Naomi, hey, you're alright now? Breathe. Pat, wheeze. That's it. Easy now, just like that. Breathe in and breathe out. Slow and steady. Satoshi?
大丈夫か？あんまり脅かすなよ。
Yeah, it's me. Are you alright? You really had me scared there for a minute. What? What's wrong? Are you in pain? Dumbass, get here sooner next time. What's... sorry. What's wrong with me? What am I doing? There's no need. No need to apologize.
その大丈夫か？
Is your neck okay? My neck. What was I doing anyway? I fell down the stairs and then, when I came to you, you were here.
記憶がないのか
You don't remember anything? I guess not. After I fell, I heard a snap in my leg and figured I'd broken it. But it turned out it was just a splint that Psycho had used on my sprained ankle earlier.
篠原か
Shinohara? I think I heard her voice a little bit ago. Any idea where she went? Psycho. Psycho is.
そんなバカな
That's impossible. I heard her voice. She spoke to me just a few minutes ago. Psycho, Psycho.
殺して
Let's get her down. I'd feel bad leaving her like that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
喧嘩ばかりしたままだったの
We had a fight just before we parted
私が
ways.
悪かったの
I was the one in the wrong, but I was too stubborn to admit it.
次会ったら
And the next time I saw her, Psycho was already dead.
私のせいかもしれない
It might have even been my fault. I said some pretty mean things to her.
もう謝ること
And
も
I
でき
can't
ない
even apologize anymore. Naomi, it's alright. It's not your fault.
さっきお前も
You do realize that you also tried to hang yourself, right?
自分で首を吊っていたの
私が首を
I did? That's not possible.
首の皮がヒリヒリして痛いよ本当に私が
But there is a stinging pain around my entire neck. Did I really?
やはり記憶がないのか
So you don't remember?
きっと篠原も
I'm sure it was the same for Shinohara. I don't think she knew what she was doing.
いくら悲観しても
No matter how upset she was, she would never.
簡単に諦めて
She wasn't the type to give up on anything, much less kill herself over it. You're right. She wouldn't do that. Probably not anyway.
そういえばさっき
Actually, there was the spirit who came to talk to me, a girl about the same age as us. She said that anyone who's been touched by the curse of the school will have their mind taken over and go crazy.
精神
Their mind taking over? So how do you counter that? Curse or no curse, I do get the feeling that anyone trapped in here for long enough would go insane. Clearly, we need to get out of this school as soon as we possibly can. The longer we're here, the more danger we're in.
非常のナオミや篠原でさ
If even Naomi and Shinohara, two of the strongest people I know, can wind up like this, then any one of us could be next, myself included. We'd better make sure nobody's left by themselves in here anymore.
とにかく
It sounds like we need to hurry up and find the others, then get out of here. Yeah, that brings up something else though. That girl spirit also said that the school was its own version of a closed space.
私と聖子しか
And that Psycho and I were the only living beings present.
サトシどうして
So how did you get here, Satoshi? Now that you mention it, there is a different feeling in the air now than there was before.
心配する気持ち
Such concern for your friends and all the impulse that go with it, spurring the art into action, is a truly noble sentiment.
行きなさい
Now go to the one who occupies your thought,
もう遅い
though
か
you
もし
probably
れませ
won't
ん
make it
け
in
ど
time.
そうだ
Come to think of it, I was also approached by the spirit of a high school
気を
girl.
失ったら
Shortly afterward, I lost consciousness and woke up not far from here. I wonder who she was. I'm not sure, but it sounds like you somehow made the leap from one closed space sorry, to another.
私を食うか
Ghost space, that first ghost we saw
難しいと
said that if two people were in different spaces, it would be nearly impossible for them to meet. Ah,
なんでもない
it's nothing. Satoshi.
さっき
I think I heard Yuka's voice on the second floor earlier. You did? The two of us got separated when I lost consciousness. She can't be by herself in a place like this. She'll never make it. But maybe she didn't cross the reality like you did?
1階の渡り廊下
Last I saw her, she was heading out onto the walkway between the two wings.
ナミ来てくれ
Come on, Naomi, this way. Okay.
篠原
Shinohara, I'm sorry. I wish I could take you with us, but it doesn't seem like that's possible anymore.
許してくれ
Please forgive me. Psycho. Don't die already. Are you okay?
さっきの首のダメージで
The damage to her neck and throat may have been worse than I assumed. It might have cut off oxygen to her brain or something. Sorry, I suddenly got really dizzy and tripped over my own feet. And now everything's turning white.
ナミ
Naomi, looks like she lost consciousness. I need to take her somewhere to rest. Wasn't there a nurse office or something around here? Where's the killer girl?
大丈夫
Her breathing seems normal. I guess she's okay.
ユカを探してくれ
I need to go find Yuka. Naomi, you stay here and rest up.
一人になるのは
I know it's dangerous for either of us to be by
妹を
ourselves,
ほっとくわけに
but that goes for my little sisters too. I can't just ignore her. I'll be back real soon, I swear. Okay, so let's resave over. She's always been so strong-willed. I hate seeing her like this. So we still can't get the object. Was it the walkway? It's not here. Why is there a wall here? There was a whole other building. What the hell is going on? Yuka. Why must you torment me like this? Kizami. The sign said elementary school student could buy them without apparent permission. But they sold me a hamster anyway, and it was only 540 yen. Hey, didn't I tell you? Their life aren't worth much at all. What? Oh, nothing. So, what are we gonna do with it? Hey, look at how cute he is. You wanna take care of him? Hey, you're kidding, right? That smelly thing? Huh, so what then? Something's really special. Wait till you see it. It's like nothing else. The end of the life, the very moment of death. Come on, give it ear. This box cutter should do the trick. Who are you? What? Are you stupid? Why would you do that? Watch closely now. Hey. Yuya, what do you think you're doing? Yep, it's Kizami's sister. Nothing. Don't you nothing me, you little asshole. You've got a knife and an animal in your hands. Yeah, but I didn't do anything yet, so I'm not wrong when I say nothing, now am I? Stupid bitch. Are you for real? You realize that no one likes a smartass, right? You'd better cool that sass mouth, or you'll grow up to be even more of a good-for-nothing dirtbag than you already are. Kisame, give him here. I'll take care of the little guy myself, okay? Okay, see you tomorrow. I swear I don't know how we can put up with you. Shh. Just shut the fuck up already. Why did I have to be the youngest anyway?
下の兄弟がいたら
If I had a little brother of my own, I'd love the shit out of
俺
him.
ならクソね
I sure as hell wouldn't be like my goddamn holier than thou sister or my fucking retard of a brother. I'd listen to the little tyke and respect him.
妹でもいたら
And if I had a little sister of my own,
どうしたんだいゆかちゃん
so that's M. What's the matter, Yuka? They're all full. Hmm? What the hell?
誰がこんなこといや
Who did this, or did they do it themselves? Or that guy again? The body inside is too near the stall door. Every time you try to open it, it just slams into the corpse and bounds closed.
すごい悪臭だ
That's quite a stench. It's virtually coated in some sort of unidentifiable mucus.
たくさんの命が
A great many lives ended in this room. Waha. Poor little Yuka, with all those bodies in there, you'll never be able to relieve yourself.
さあ
Well then,
行こうか
shall we be off?
僕
My dear little sister. Okay, so he's not killing her because she's like his sister? Sure is cold. Where the hell did Miss Yui and Kishinuma go anyway? Don't leave me by myself. I'm scared, you know. Maybe I should try going back to room 1A. If I stay in this other school building for too long, my head's really going to start pounding. Stop it, just stop it already.
私たちが
We were killed by an
先
indicator.
生に殺されたの
Ah. Ah. So it's a red dress girl that does the beep sound. That was the girl who wasn't involved in Suzumoto's death.
どうしてだろう
She seemed different from the other, lonelier, but why? Treat tomorrow like a certainty. If you're alive now, trust that you'll still be alive then. If I recall, it's Tachibana's turn for day duty tomorrow. I want to go back to class. I hate the idea that I might not be able to ever again. I swear I'll take my schoolwork more seriously from now on. Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Psycho Tanaka. Can we actually go back?
あっちは空気が重たくて
Let's not go that way. The air is really heavy. It makes my ears ring. Let's head back to 1A. So this is the midsection. When something catches your eye, such as a poster on the wall or an item on the floor, walk over and examine it. Never give up. Well, thanks for the cue. I think we already know that. There's an old crumpled up piece of paper next to the body. Well, Yuma, guess this is as far as you go. Exhaustion has set in, so it looks like it's the end of the road. My classmate Tomo Mizuki climbed the fence around the outdoor walkway and slipped into the woods outside the school. It's been 3 days now, and she still hasn't come back. All the while I've been stuck here getting chased around by the ghost of a girl with nothing above her jawline. And I've not only twisted my ankle, but also got glass cuts all over my wrist, so I'm in no condition to keep running. I keep hearing the snip, snip, snip sound of scissors everywhere I go. I can't tell if it's real or if it's just a ringing in my ear. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy? I wish I'd just die already. Get it over with so I can finally rest. Maybe I can have my head cut off at the jaw like that. Whoever this is seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. Okay, where would there be a save point? It hurts so much. Even in death, it still hurts, now and always. Still no sign of the memoir. Maybe there isn't one, but I'm guessing there is. So is this much longer than... When you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain and suffering you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity. Your soul will never be released from its misery. Okay, so the information repeats a lot. I guess it's an anime after all. The entranceway door looks real, but clearly unopenable, like poorly crafted models in some sick recreation for an exhibit. I like how they reiterate the same information though with different lines of text like that. That's kind of cool. Alright, well, let's go where we're supposed to go. Congratulations on your arrival, our most heartfelt blessing we offer to thee. Congratulations. Okay. We'll be anxiously awaiting your death, and once everyone's dead, that's when we'll be able to meet again. And then the conquest begins. The conquest? It's the body of a middle schooler, whoever it is, seems to have only just died mere hours, minutes, or even moments ago. So there's a lot that have been just died right this moment. So what does that mean? Okay, that's good. Sure. Rusted bucket. Oh, is that the first one? No, there's a crumpled up note on the floor. There's one thing I've learned from all of this, that children are victims too. They're not at fault here, they're not the ones we should hate. Their murderer is the one who created this cycle of resentment and cruelty. Their murderer is our true enemy. Nine four. Oh, this is open. Glass all over the floor. Here, be very careful where you step. I'm so glad we could find each other before we died. We'll set off on this journey together, holding hands forevermore. There's nothing to be scared of as long as we have each other. We know there was meaning in our lives because we were fortunate enough to find our soulmates, to find one another amongst all the fish in the sea. To our mothers and our fathers, take heart. We died happy and wanted for nothing. And when we finally pass over to the other side, our hunger pains will be gone. We'll fly up to heaven and be joyous forevermore. Our only regret is the pain our death will cause you, but one day we'll meet again, up in the golden realm of the ever after. Lexern Senior High School, Class 3-2, Otaru Kanzaki, Class 2-4, Naruto Minatogawa. There's graffiti on the wall here. Idiots, there's no getting into heaven from here. There are two corpses here, both large enough to deduce that they're probably high school. It appears they died hand in hand and their bleached white bones are still holding hands even now. The lever is stuck, it won't budge. There does seem to be space for it to go down one more notch, but the mechanism is locked. There's a tiny, peculiar shaped keyhole in its base. Okay. They told me to come here though, so what am I missing? The message you wrote previously is still clearly visible on the teacher's desk. No one's responded yet. I wonder if anyone's even seen it. My message. Ayumi's hand landed squarely in the middle of a sea of broken glass from a fallen light fixture. The skin between the index finger and thumb on her right hand was cut wide open. Ow, ow, ow. It's bleeding pretty badly. I hope the handkerchief can stop it. Just found I'm anemic yesterday too. Great timing, Starting to get dizzy now, not good. I need to sit down or something. It's not like you're going to be rescued after all. We already tried everything we could to get out. We exhausted every possibility. You might live another few days, maybe even a week or two if you tough it out. But can you stand to live that long with nothing to eat? Nothing to drink, no change of clothes. Dying is just a whole lot easier. So come on, join us, we're all waiting for you. It might even be fun, there are so many ways to die, just imagine the possibilities. But don't tarry, we're waiting after all, waiting to welcome you. Gl. Shut up, shut up, shut up. This is going up, let's just... That's new. Breaking news, serial kidnapping ends in murder. Read it. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as the most likely explanation. Now, investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youth were discovered within the Heavenly Oaks Elementary School building on September 18, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Did we read that already? The release further revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive near Titanic, holding a pair of bloodied scissors. Yeah, I think we've read that. One 9730918. Alright, let's take that down. But if that's anything like the other ones, it won't matter. 197 oh, 9730 918. The shelf is crammed full of very old, thoroughly yellowed book with unusual title. One book is sticking out farther than the others, as if begging to be perused. Circumnavigating the Ancient World. Read it. Sure. The cardinal directions are to be laid flat upon a clock face, with additional division placed amongst them to mimic fully 12 notches. Beginning with the rat affixed at due north, the 12 sign of the Chinese zodiac shall be labeled clockwise around this timepiece compass. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, ram, monkey, rooster, duck, pig, then back to rat. For ease of remembrance, it's best to equate each direction with both its zodiac sign and its hour on the clock. North then is both the rat and 12. East is the rabbit, and east by southwest is the dragon. This is the basis of circumnavigation within the ancient world. An unseen force is pushing you backward and preventing you from progressing any farther. Okay. Okay, so I still don't have the key. Where could I use numbers? Maybe it's for that zodiac riddle. Um, okay, not exactly sure where I'm supposed to go again. I need to find the key. I need to...
こっちは行った最初の教室に 1の A に戻ろう。
Best add back to 1A. But weren't we just in 1A? Main building, second floor. Okay, so this is second floor. One F. So it's up here. Can't go here, can't go there. So is 1A on the second floor? This chapter is kind of weird. There's a lot of just like walking around and stuff. So classroom 1A. So this is here. So there's no note. So what am I supposed to check? What do you want from me, game? What do you want? Where do you want me to go back? What do you want me to do? Okay, so do I have to do anything with this? Can I open this? No. No, I'm not seeing the use of the Zodiac sign yet. Oh my god. There's something I'm not seeing. Sorry about that. Well, I'm having fun. Maybe we missed something here. Oh, so we have to go down here. God damn it. God damn it. The antique doll you threw down earlier is still lying here. Pick it up. Yes. Was a key on it? No, a relic that once belonged to the murderer may prove invaluable in finding his victim's remain. Oh, so we're trying to find the remains to cover them. There's a torn piece of newspaper on the ground. Looks like the top half of an article. Tenjin Public Relations, the light and dark side of Heavenly Oath's elementary principal Takamine Yanagiori. Ground was broken for Tenjin Municipal Heavenly Oath's elementary school building in 1952. It quickly became a source of pride for the town, as no elementary school had stood within Tenjin border at all prior to its construction. Primary schoolers had previously been commuting to the neighboring town for class, so for them in particular, Heavenly Oath truly was a godsend. The coveted position of principal for this new learning institution was awarded to a man named Takamine Yanagiori. Yanagiori quickly became popular amongst the townsfolk for his charismatic personality, his work ethic, and his firm but fair school policy. Registration and attendance soared well beyond the school capacity, necessitating frequent desk and chair reorders and even general building expansion. Essentially, due to Yanagiori's unwavering dedication, Heavenly House became a cornerstone of life within the humble town of Tenjin. But all that began to change on the dawn of one fateful day, with an incident that would set the stage for Heavenly Oath's rapid fall from grace. Blank. The newspaper is torn at this point. The bottom half is missing. Hmm? What's my candle doing here? I'm sure I left it outside in the hallway. Did someone move it? Yeah. There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, each individual organ seemed to be blood-stained and swollen, as if it could just burst forth with a spray of gore at any moment. So why can we look at this again? How to remove a tongue Part 2 draft. Man, I can't read today. Cut the tongue with a pair of big scissors. It's so thick and warm, but how will you know whose tongue it is later? When you have a bunch more, label it with a name tag. We've read that already. The tongue is the tongue is very deep and tender and squishy, so stick the safety pin in deep to keep the label from slipping away. There's a spirit here. Back away slowly. I can't go this way. Why? I can't bring myself to see Suzumoto like that again.
私
I feel like I'll lose my mind. Okay then. Where is that coming from? Sounds muffled, like one of those toy Mika
ミカちゃん電
doll
話みたいな声
telephone, but it's definitely close. Mika
こ
doll?
の子だ
Oh, it's that damn doll. It's making noises again.
あっちは空気が重たくて一旦最初の教
She's still saying that? So now do I have to head back to 1A? God damn it, game. Alright, let's try again. Does it have anything to do with this? No. No, Sainoki. Like, yeah, I'm really starting to dislike that the game is just like asking us to go through every room every single time until we find the random room where something is gonna happen. That's just, yeah. Sainoki, you're a liar, liar, liar.
あの子供の霊たち
Those child spirits didn't give a crap about the killer's stupid repentance.
鈴本さんを
Give me back Suzumoto.
相変わらず綺麗に通るな
I've said it before and I say it again. Your voice really travels. Kishinuma. Are you okay, Shizunaki?
あなたこそ
You're one to ask, what on earth happened to you? There's blood everywhere. Oh yeah, he's bleeding.
いや
Hey, well, as soon as you turned that corner before, I got struck in the noggin from behind.
平気だ
But I'm fine, don't worry. Don't know exactly where, but I was locked up in some gloomy little room.
子供の幽霊だろ
The child spirits were there, along with some really big dude holding a hammer. How did you get here? You don't survive a hammer smash to the skull, dude.
その後また一緒
Well, after a little while in that room, I lost consciousness
目が
again,
覚めたら
and when I woke up, I was in the first floor hallway. So did somebody carry you there? Either way, I'm just glad you're alright.
もう嫌
I don't know how much more of this I can take. I don't want anybody else to die.
間違った
Yeah, I'm not mistaken.
あの子供たちの
If each of those child spirits were to find peace, even if they had to be appeased one by one, then these closed space given shape by their bound souls should not be able to remain in existence.
奴らを殺した
We let them hear the killer's regret
でき
though,
なかったぞ
and it did nothing to help us. What kind of person are we dealing with here anyway?
あなたを襲っ
The man with the hammer who attacked you, he was their murderer. You
あ
serious?
の男の霊も
It seems he's got a violent streak even in death. as well. He arms the living indiscriminately.
まずは
So he's a ghost as well. So your first order of business should be to quell his wanton behavior.
どうすればいいの？
And now, are we supposed to do that?
先生が調べた記事
Based on my mentor's research, that antique doll you've got in your
あなたの
hand should be a good place to
持ってい
start.
るあの男の持ち物です
It belonged to him in life. He was giving it by his mother, and reportedly he relies on it to keep his mind leveled and his art in balance.
きっとそれを
I'm certain he must be looking for it.
ちょっと待ってくれ
Hold on a second. Who's this mentor of yours?
私のことは制作
My
する
personal affairs are not of your concern. She's like a bit cross-eyed.
こいつ
What's happening?
ごめんなさい
Sorry about that. You'll need to find that man's body or his remain at
あ
any
の
rate.
この校舎のどこ
They
か
should be
に
in this cool building somewhere, and if you find them and return the doll to their side, everything will be just fine.
なほさん
Miss Sainoki,
お友達の死
your
を
friend's death is your own fault.
なんだあれ
What the hell was that all about? Can we really believe a word she just said? Maybe not, but it's as good a place to start as any.
この人
Earlier,
は
as I was passing through the first floor, the doll started crying, like weeping loudly. Seriously? Let me tell you, I sure didn't miss having that thing
半月にな
around.
るかも
Well, we might be able to use it like a tracking device. It could lead us right to the murderer's body. Either way, let's just keep moving, okay? Or can you? How's your head? Wow, that's quite a bump you've got.
金槌の絵が
Guy
ボロに
was
頭に当たった
lousy
から
aim, but he still hit my head
も
full
し
force
先の
with
と
the
ころに当た
handle.
ったら死んでたぜ
If it'd been more accurate, I'd be a goner for sure.
さ
Alright,
すが
sure.
なんで
Damn child killer.
たまたま私が包帯
You're
持って
lucky I just so happen to have some cloth bandage with me. Now, do you have some ass cream? I'll see what I can do about dressing that wound.
お前の階段グッズ助かるわ
Part of your prop closet, I take it. I guess I should be thankful for your horror obsession after all. I think that door wasn't open before. So we have to go back in the middle space there. Still can't go there. So I'm guessing that's for the whole chapter. Okay, nothing new here, and I guess I need the key. Weep, weep. From red door, 6-step, horse, 13-pace rooster. From red door. The red door is the one up there. It's the TV door. Was that here before? Yeah. From red door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we look at that? From red door, 6-step horse, 13 pace rooster. Oh, it's the zodiac sign. I don't know them. So, Chinese zodiac signs. Okay, so where's the horse? The horse is down left, I guess, and the rooster is left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, but I can't go 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. So maybe it's not that door. Giggle. Where is there another red door? So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One of the floorboard ear is slightly raised. Peering through the crack, you can just barely make out some sort of bag in the dark recess below. Try to pull it out, yes. With a bit of fidgeting, you were able to remove the item from its compartment. It's a small bag made of hemp and stained liberally with blood. There's a name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 3-5, Ryu Yoshizawa. What was gonna be inside, I wonder. Here, have a look. No way, I'm not touching that thing. You look. I have a bad feeling about this. Wow. Is it an eye? What's in the bag? See for yourself. Is it the eye of the... The bag appeared to contain a severed human tongue. Ah, okay. Return it. Return it. This name tag, it's a boy's name. It must be the ghost of the little boy. Okay, so we go to the infirmary. Shinozaki. What do we do with it? It's so nasty. We give it back to its rightful owner. You out of your mind? Acquired Ryu stone. Alright, let's go. Still not sure how we did the puzzle, but it worked, so whatever. Uh, where is it? I think it's here, right? No. Shit, is it on the other side? I think it is. Just gonna look here. No, that's the pushes you back. So it's where the long corridor is, but down. I don't like those hidden door. Like I'm always going there, but I never see it because of that section here. Like you have to come through here so you don't see it. Like it'd be fine if the character could move faster, but it's so slow that it start getting on your nerve after a while. All right, you want your tongue back? I know, no eye contact, right? Yeah, but Ayumi produced the boy's tongue produces the boy's tongue from her bag, but nothing seems to be attracting his attention. He simply isn't noticing it.
この子に
In order to give him back his tongue, he needs to see it
これを
to know we have it.
正面から視界
So it's gotta be directly in his field of vision, huh?
無理だろう
Not gonna happen. If his eye meets mine, I'm dead, right? And then what?
それにお前
Wait, hold up. I've never seen you shake like that before. Alright then, I guess a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. He's all yours.
だね
No, stop. You can't let his gaze meet yours. I mean, I'll try it. Oh, did he stood up?
だね
Can I go from the other side? No. Alright. Crap, he's looking right at me. What?
吉沢亮君
Ryu Yoshizawa.
知ってるわよ
That's right, I know your name. Show him the tongue. Nope. Yes, so that's probably another death, I
愛
guess.
そうだと
I feel bad for what happened to you, but I can't sympathize with what you're doing. Hurting strangers because of your own despair.
閉じ込めて
Pulling them into a horrible place like this. And killing them. You killed our dear friend.
私は絶対
I can never forgive you for that.
篠崎
けど
Shinozaki. But this is
こ
yours.
れはあなたの
It's
も
part
の
of your body. So
返してあげる
I'm going to give it back to you. Hand it over Ryu's tongue. My
僕の
my tongue.
お姉ちゃん
Thank you, miss. What? What's going on? Ah. Damn it. Another earthquake? You've got to be kidding me. How's the door gonna open? I won't get anywhere by wallowing in self-pity here. Yuka, I swear I'll protect you. Please wait for me.
とにかく
First thing first though, I need to go check on Naomi. Girl in the red dress. Hey, you wait. Okay, am I supposed to follow her? Maybe I could get the DVD to work now? The room to open? There was an earthquake, so something has changed. I'm still alone, so that doesn't work. Ah, something new. Someone's cell phone is lying on the ground, pick it up. That's Psycho's cell phone? Yeah.
これは
Okay, still the same. So I need to go down. Same thing. I'm still missing a bunch of name tags, right? 4, 5, yeah. Naomi, Satoshi, please don't leave me alone in here like that. Sorry, I was out looking for Yuka. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Did you find her? No, the corridor that leads to where I saw her last went back to being a wall. I can't find any way of getting to the other building anymore. Other building? There's a whole other building? Yeah. Looks like the school Yuka, Morishige, and I were in is different from this one. We need to find some way of traveling from one space to another. That would be ideal, yeah. Wait a minute, why are you standing out here instead of waiting inside the infirmary? I was attacked in there earlier by some kind of black shadowy mist. So I was a little scared to be in there, afraid it might attack me again. You serious? I'm really sorry about that. Then. Don't worry about it, but there's something in there for sure. I think we should keep our distance. No objections here. But aren't they there? Okay, I guess I'll go do the puzzle now. That needs 2 people. It's up there, right? There's a lot of walking in that chapter. Not the most fun thing to do. Not this again. The light changed position again. Naomi, would you mind waiting here for a sec? Sure, no problem. I don't know. The first one was cool, but like now they're not even asking for a position. Naomi, now grab it. Okay, got it. Like it's not even a puzzle. Custodian's key. Ah, finally, a blood red key label custodian closet.
うまくいったな。
Nicely done in there. In fact, you seem totally unfazed. Did you figure out what we needed to do on your own or something? Actually, I had to do something similar before with Psycho. Did you? Same ear, but with Yuka. Let's keep moving. We'll find her. I know we will. Alright, let's try it. Use the custodian's key. Yes. Who turned down the lights? What the? What's going on? Why is it so cold?
それに何か
Something really smells, and it's pitch black in here. Can you find the light switch anywhere? I'll try. Found it. Ooh, thanks. Man, it does stink in here, and it's not just mold, is it? Probably not. That's odd.
どうした
What is? Oh, nothing. It's like déjà vu. I could swear I've seen this room before. It's an old beat-up kettle. There are old moldy tea leaves floating in the stagnant water. Every day up through November 18, 1975 is crossed off with a big X. Inside the cabinet there's a notebook labeled Night Guard Logbook and a few crumpled pieces of paper. Eve Venley Most Elemental School? Heavenly Oast, sorry, Elemental School Confinement Tour. Now taking application. The sheet of paper contained what appears to be a seemingly endless list of names. The lettering is worn, however, making it impossible to confirm exactly what's written. It's an old Japanese-style Fusuma sliding door, presumably opening to a closet. It's torn and stained in equal measure throughout its surface. Something seems off about this closet. I get the feeling this is one door we shouldn't open. There's a video 8 camcorder lying on top of the TV. Its cassette deck is empty. Its batteries also seem to have run out, however, as the LCD display isn't turning on.
どうしてこんな新しい年代のものが
What is something this recent doing in a place like this? Maybe it belonged to someone who was brought here, like us?
なるほど
Yeah, that does make sense. Unfortunately, there's no cord here to hook it up to the TV, and it's out of batteries, so it doesn't look like we'll be able to get much use out of it. There's a magazine article here from a publication called Strange But True, Story of the Occult. It's a follow-up to a previous report. Read it. Yes. Strange But True. Chasing down the hidden path of the cursed school building, follow-up by Kukibiki. Let's talk a bit more about Yoshikazu Yanagiori, beloved son of Heavenly Oast Elementary's principal Takamine Yanagiori. The man was a born instructor, pure and simple. He took up the mantle as soon as he could, and performed his duty with peerless panache. But then the illness struck, and little by little his winning personality gave way to pure instinct. He was slowly losing all sense of identity. Although the cause of this illness was unknown, its effects were anything but. Simply put, the good teacher had begun reverting to a childlike state. He began carrying an antique doll with him at all time, a memento from a long-forgotten festival, perhaps given to him by his late mother. His behavior during class degraded quickly. More often than not, his lectures would cease before the period's ends, and he began wailing mournfully. Finally, several months prior to the kidnapping and murder incident, Yoshikazu reached a point where he could no longer communicate his thoughts. Although he could still understand others, he became virtually incapable of forming words without intense focus. Given all the evidence mounted against him, Yoshikazu Yanagiori was arrested on multiple counts of kidnapping, murder, and desecration of the head. But due to his mental condition, he was never able to confess his involvement in these crimes, nor even properly discuss them with authorities. Everything hinged on the testimony of the sole survivor, one Sachiko Shinozaki, age 7, in search of the truth behind the less scientific fictions this incident spurned. I of course chose to follow the trail of this mysterious little girl. Those who have seen the infamous newspaper photo accompanying this story may remember Sachiko best as the girl with the strikingly unusual red dress. Was she wearing any other clothes though? It's hard not to feel sympathy for someone so young, forced to watch other children her age being tortured and killed one by one. And certainly if I were to find Miss Shizunaki and secure an interview, there would be some real moral concern about digging up such painful memories. Then again, she's been a full-grown and hopefully well-adjusted adult for over 10 years at this point. By now, she should be able to look back upon these horrific events with some objectivity and give a more thorough account of what happened that day. Wheeze wheeze chatter. I'm impressed, Shinozaki. You're far stronger than I thought. Totally fearless, in fact. I was scared out of my mind. My brain is still struggling to make sense of all this. Okay, but look, the ghost is gone. I guess we really managed to appease it. Are you alright? You should probably dry your tears and blow your nose, at least. Snork? What the hell? Not on my shirt. Didn't I tell you before that you shouldn't say things like that? What are you two? That's really gross. Not good, she's not normally like this, Shinozaki. Okay. So maybe those are the memoir this time. And maybe I shouldn't read the article until the end. Now what? I can't go this way.
もう一度あんなす私
俺もだよくそ
Should I go to the custodian? Still don't want to go. Okay, so are we finding more tongues? Let's try to meet with the other ones. The door is locked. Okay, so it doesn't open it in other dimension. Where am I supposed to go? I still don't have a key for the gear, I think. Okay, it's done that last time as well. Is there something here I need to find? I'm sorry if I'm missing any cues that I should be aware of. I just don't see the game giving us any direction right now. And it's starting to be tedious. I still haven't solved the series of numbers we found on the chalkboard. Okay, so it's not here. I can't go up either. After the infirmary, so where am I supposed to go? Here? So like I'm really just supposed to go through every door every single time. That's a bit shit, isn't it? Go to where the floor collapsed but then got better. One step left, I think. And 10 rats. But then got better. I don't recall in this chapter anything moving. Uh, that's the infirmary, so I don't think it would be here.
俺もだよ。くそ。
There was a path at the beginning in the staircase. So like here, through the floor here, that clearly collapsed previously, the gap seems to have mysteriously closed up on its own. It feels completely solid. Okay, so... yeah, Rooster is left and Rat is up. So one left and up. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of the floorboard is slightly raised. Try to pull it up. Yeah. From beneath the floorboard, you manage to fish out a crank-like key that resembles the winder from an old-fashioned pocket watch.
なんだこりゃ。扉。
Acquired winder. Okay, so that we know what to do with. So that's fine. The winder you found looked like it'll fit perfectly in the keyhole at the base of the lever. Use it? Yes. It did indeed slip into the device without any trouble, but nothing
おい
happened.
おい。
Oh, come on. The lever is still stuck, but seems to have a bit more give than it did before. There's a space for it to go down one more notch. Try forcing it? Sure.
この
Oh. Wow, get a load of this place. It's got showers and everything. It's also black and white. It hurts. Make it stop. Oh god, my head. Here comes the nosebleed. Blood, Shinozuki.
大丈夫かよおい
Are you alright? Did you feel something again?
また話か
Another nosebleed. If it's just her nose, it's fine. But if a blood vessel burst in her brain or something.
篠崎ほら
Here, Shinozaki, stuff some tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. Thanks. I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already. Yeah, go ahead.
例
Did the ghost get to her? No, she's been a little off since before that. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. It's blood from Ayumi's nose. Your own reflection stares back at you. Strangely, you have more wrinkles than you remember. No matter how hard you turn the handle, no water is coming from the faucet. The bucket is crammed full of discarded underwear, all twisted up like wrung out dish rags. The locker is empty. My high school uniform has been shoved after that haphazardly into this locker. Oh, okay. Still have 4 more to go. No running by the pool. It's essentially an oversized faucet or pump, obviously used for filling the pool. Its entire surface is covered in moss that seemed to have absorbed some of the water, buffing it up with a thick blackish green coat of ultra shiny slime. A pool, can't even see the other side of it with all the rain. Alright, here goes. Shinozaki, this clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit? You'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle this search. You just wait for me in the locker room. Why are they doing those things? It sounds so forced. Like, of course it's not a good idea. Of course she's safer with you under the rain than fucking to get, like, alone in a dark room. Like, why are you bringing that up?
あなた一人で
And what's going to happen if the ghosts show up again? You think you'll be able to handle it?
いいかな。
Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call
そ
you.
の時は助けに来てくれよ。
That's stupid. And you can come to my rescue. Alright, just don't do anything stupid. Thank you.
なんだ。
You say something.
これ以上負担を
I've
か
got
け
to
させない
try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this.
なんだこの汚い
What's
水
up
は。
with this murky water? There's no telling what could be down
死ん
there.
でも入んねえぞ。
All I know is I wouldn't be caught dead in this pool.
Oil
Of course, I can't really swim, so.
なんだこの死んでも
There's a sign on the door that says pump room. The door is locked. Oh. Caution. Confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. Oh, there's another
なんだこのき
document. Huh. It looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between two tiles. Try to dig it out. Yes. Pump room key found near the pool. It's thin, flimsy, and rusted. Will probably break after a single use. Okay, Resident
水
Evil.
圧調整室
Pump room. I've had enough. Oh, is there a boss? Was that? No, there's no way.
冗談じゃねえ
Come
ぞ
on, give me a break here. The door is locked. Lock it, yes. The key was so rusted and brittle that... Okay, whatever. Time is of the essence. Drainage. Turn it, yes. Isn't that gonna kill the person in the pool though? What was that? Did something get stuck in the drain? Hmm. No, Shinozaki. That's Shinozaki.
野崎じゃ
Why did this have to happen? God, no. Shinozaki, no. You dumb. So I had to go save her instead. The timer is a red herring. Where am I going? Yep. Do you have to get the tags again? No. Okay, let's stick the... There was a note here. It only appears afterward.
あなた
It's like the key's not there. You need to go look at the door. Then you come back for the key. Great gameplay. Seems like something fell in. Shinozaki is still in the locker room, right? What am I supposed to do here? Locker room. Shinozaki. Damn it, she's not here. I guess that really was her then. What the hell is she thinking? Well, what the hell am I supposed to do? What is wrong with me? What am I doing? I should never have taken my eyes off of her. This is all my fault. Yeah, it is. Like, what the fuck, man? Everything was good. Like, it was only a nosebleed. Shinozaki, Shinozaki. Alright. Somewhere around here, right? Pretty sure this is the where the waves were coming from. It is. She's not here. Did I pick the wrong spot? Oh god, okay. Maybe here? No. I don't remember. Let's try one last one. Okay, it doesn't trigger up there, so maybe here? Okay. Well, we're getting different endings. That's good. Alright, let's try to be more attentive this time. Nosebleed, yep, yep, yep.
水圧調整室。冗談じゃねえぞ。なんだよ。なんだよ、篠崎。
So she's right of the log. She's right up here. I think she's like here. Either this one or the next. Oh, I got it. Okay. First try. Shinozaki. Good, at least she's still got a pulse. Come on, breathe already, damn it. Deep sigh. God, don't worry me like that. You're back with me now. So tell me, why the hell did you jump into the pool? You called me out there, didn't you? I what? I heard your voice, so I ran outside, and after that, I don't remember much else. The next thing I knew, my vision was all this sickening green color, and my mouth was full of water. God damn it, was this the work of those ghosts again? Can't believe they can trick us so easily. There's got to be something in that pool. There's something stuck in my tooth. Oh god, it's like algae or something. Wonder if the shower still worked. Well, this one's clearly broken. Nothing. I can't get rid of this horrible taste, and I smell absolutely putrid. I hate this. Wow. How does she think I feel? Really? That's where your mind is going? Shinozaki, how about we go out into the rain and wash ourselves off a little? Though I don't know how much rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth. After this, I guess we'll need to figure out how to dry our clothes. Feeling better? Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly. Were you? That's good. So, Shinozaki, while I was out there, I came across a room in the back that I'd kind of like to check out. I'll go with you. That's probably for the best. Alright, let's do it. Jesus Christ. Hmm? Oh. It's the body of a female student rotting and decayed. Mitsuki Kamiju. It's the corpse of a very tiny individual being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have bloated its skin to a patchwork of pustule. Kensuke Saito. Based on science, this appeared to be the body of an ice cooler. Long-term exposure to the dirty, contaminated water has left it quite a mess. Yurune Tazaka. It's the body of a female student, rotting and decayed. Tsukasa Tsuruta. Okay. Oh, there's it. Document. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully that'll keep anyone from finding the little treasure I left in this spigot. That bitch killed my friend. She can spend eternity without a tongue for all I care. Is it here? The dim light around you are reflecting off something deep inside the drainage grate. Try to fish it out. What is this thing? Some kind of endo? Found at the bottom of the pool. Probably got sucked when the water was drained. Is this for the shower? Or this? No. The spigot, is it somewhere else? I don't think I've seen any. Maybe it's an ear somewhere. Like this, maybe. A crew label written on a piece of tape attached to the device read water pump. Right below it there's a slot for some sort of lever or endo attached the rusted valve wheel. Yes. That's as far as it's gonna go. I think it's too rusted to turn anymore. Okay. So, what do we get? Where's the tongue? So, go back outside. Oh, okay. It's a small M bag stained with copious amount of blood. It seems to have fallen from the spigot. An elementary school or student ID name tag is attached to it. Tokiku Tsuji. The bag contains several human tongues. It's a girl's name. Tokiko's tongue. The severed tongue of one of the Heavenly O's murder victim, sealed in a small M bag. So I'm guessing it's not the one that's missing an eye. Do we have to find the eye as well? But the other one doesn't have any head at all. So we need to find her. I need to save first. And now where do we find her? Let's check through all the rooms again. Do you know where I can find her? No. Still haven't found any of the memoirs, so I guess there's none in here. We got all the tag though. There we go. Which one do we give it to? That's a good question. I'm guessing this one, but Gurgle, Gurgle. She's got no head above her chin. Gasp. How am I supposed to know whose tongue we've got? Pull out the tongue bang? Yes. The little girl spirit is staggering toward Ayumi, blood gushing up from her gaping cross-section of head as she walks. Please be the right one. Tokiko Tsuji. This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. What happened? The other ghost is headed this way. We have to run. Is it? Okay. Okay, so one more, I guess, because the red one is gonna be different. The red dressed one. Kinda wish I had more save here. Okay, so where are we going now? Where are we not gone with the doll? I guess I could go back to maybe the right side. It says we have to run, so maybe here. Okay. There we go again. Where your friend was splattered. Oh, that's easy. The floorboard beneath that wall. The floorboards beneath that wall? Right under her globby entrails. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip, drop, drip, drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. Well, now you're just starting to troll us. You're getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch? God, if that's where it is. I'm not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get it. Is someone there?
森重
Morishige, you're alive. Well, you won't mind.
それにいい場所
Kishinuma and our class rep. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. What happened?
ああちょっとな
It's a long story, so where have you been?
別館の方にいたんだけど
I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost
気が
consciousness.
ついたらなんか校舎の
And
雰囲
when
気
I
が変わ
woke
っ
up
てて
here, it felt as if the air had somehow changed.
なああと持田と
Oh
森下
yes,
の
and I
妹に
did
も会った
briefly cross path with Moshida and his sister.
本当か
You did? So they're okay too? They are, though when I next ran into Moshida's sister, it seemed she and her brother had parted ways.
森重くん
Morishige,
それ
what is that in your hand? Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hand. Oh this? I found it under the floorboard in the hallway, just up these stairs.
何かのまじない
Is it some kind of charm? Do you want it? Please take it. I'm merely searching for a certain
俺
someone,
は今
so I have no need for charms at the present time. Yuki's tongue. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Oath Elementary School, Class 5-2, Yuki Kano.
じゃあね
Well, I should be going now. Is something wrong? Class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. So her name is Yuki as well?
そうだ
Ah yes, one more thing. Moshida said we should all try to meet in classroom 1A. Okay. I'm guessing
鈴本の
it wasn't from,
あの場所じゃなくて
Suzumoto's
近くの
spot.
床にでも
Maybe
転が
it
ってたんだ
shifted over a few feet and he got it from there? I mean, if it didn't, then that really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. Can we go see?
ここはもう一度
俺もだ
This is a long chapter. Right, let's go back to the main hall. Are you still here? Give it back. Yep,
猫は片目がない
this girl's missing
返
an
してあ
eye.
げるべき
All
体の
we've
部分
got is a tongue. Is that going to be enough? What do we do? Let's try it. The girl lowers her head and begins rocking slowly back and forth. Yuki Kano?
返してあげる
This is for you. It's yours, isn't it? Offer the spirit Yuki's tongue. You. Thank you very much. We did it. We did it. She knows that key. All three of them. All that left is a girl. No, no more.
幽霊と喋ってる
Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even trying. It just pops into my head on its own, and it's such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home back to my mom and my sister, and Moshida. Shinozaki.
分かった
Alright, next one is mine then, okay?
しっかり
So you just try to pull yourself to get... God damn it, not again. Is she gonna fall and they're gonna split up? This one's big too. Okay, so we have to... Oh, okay. So who's that then? Is it the murderer or is it the girl in the red dress? Oof, was I knocked out? Where am I? Is this our classroom? No fooling. Shinozaki. Hey, wake up. She's breathing at least. Shinozaki, come on, wake up already. Kishinuma? What? Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are. No way. We're back? For real? Is this really our school? It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it. It's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home. Fuck yeah. Suck on that, world. Okay. I don't think it's over, guys. I never thought I'd live to see home again. Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? Shelves are filled with personal effect belonging to the Class 2-9 primary and assistant Omun teacher. Miss Yui even has some cans of cat food in here. I'm not sure that's the sort of thing she should be storing in the classroom, though. 10:27. Culture festival in full swing. Let's sell us some red bean soup like there's no tomorrow. We're collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for our dear friend Suzume, who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. Contact Ayumi Shinozaki for payment. The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8, and there's not a soul in sight. Guess there's no Satoshi or Miss Yui or anyone else, huh? The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing at 8, and there's not a soul in sight. I never thought I'd live to see home again. 8. Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offer any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around in the darkened corridor of our school building at 8 in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grow in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor sea of black. Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream? Where am I right now, and what am I doing? Not again. What? Shinozuki? What's wrong? Ooh.
あ
What?
なんだこりゃ
What the hell is this? It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it.
お前
Gasp. It's you. No. Go back. Don't come any closer. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one, on the day I was kidnapped. I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school, I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with Mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, uh-huh, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see, but he was a very kind man. I really liked him. But then... You two are nice people. I'm so sorry. She's so tiny, she must be 5th grader. Yuki Ano, right? Thank you for what you did back there. For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school.
結局
Didn't we succeed though? So why are you still here? No, you didn't. But we returned your tongue, we gave you back your ability to speak out. And we even got your murderer to repent for what he did. Did he though? Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us. So we need him to repent to the kids directly. And we exist as fragment of the sacred ground upon which heavenly host is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action. Moving us. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... So what then?
なんだって無関係の人間
Why
を
do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that god-forsaken place? You, child spirit, are the one who summoned us there, aren't you? That's not true. The hell do you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the closed space together. But you killed Suzumoto, didn't you? Wait, let's hear her out. Yeah, shut the fuck up. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety.
なんで急に
Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. The lost soul was lifeless, ended violently and abruptly. Yeah, my throat is very, very dry. Leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short at the edge of madness, with all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head. Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin around and around, and you just start acting out without any sort of control.
お前の姉さんと
Your sister is some kind of medium or something? Yeah, something like that.
どっちこいつ
So what you're saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin? I feel for you, I really do, so please bring the rest of them back. Moshida, Misui, and everyone else to bring them all back home. Come on, you can do it, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent soul. Far too many, in fact. The grudge of those who died here have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left, and because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it has begun feeding on the mind and soul like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy.
あなたも
So we're going to lose you as an ally then.
だったらなおさ
So
ら急
why
がな
don't
き
you
ゃ
just hurry up and bring them home right now? Isn't there any way for us to save Moshida and the others? There may be one way. Come on, spit it out.
どうするんだ。
What is it? I think you already know. You have to return to the closed space. Find all four of us Ebony O serial kidnapping and murder victims, and put us all to rest. Then the closed space won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart, and you just might get your friends back.
あそこへ。
You expect us to go back,
それに
and this time instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the drawing board and appease all four of you.
どうしてさっき
Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous effort weren't good enough?
じゃ
What is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant their two beings seemed to merge together into a single mind. Ah, what's going?
しのぎ。
Shinozaki. It hurts. It hurts. Ah. Continued in chapter 5.
どうなったの
What happened to me?
気絶したはずなのに
Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now?
真っ暗だし
I can't see a thing and I can't move.
なんか
It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired.
金縛り
Sleep paralysis, I think. Ah, where? Why can't I move?
犯行現場で唯一生き残った
Sashiko Shinozaki, the little girl in the red dress, and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in Heavenly Host Elementary School.
幸子の家族は事件後
Following the incident, Sashiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remain
驚いた
here.
ことに
Strangely, however, I've been unable to locate any other records of the Shinozaki family.
当時の書類や
No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them come from newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host
惨
murders.
劇の舞台となった学校
Granted,
や
when
その
I-
スキャンダラスな
Oh,
背景の取材に目を
sorry.
くらむ
It stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the
この
background.
小さな生存者
So of course, after learning that Sashiko was safe,
予想したんだ
further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school.
誰も
But there's more to it than that. People were uninterested in learning of Sachiko history or whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. There's a lot of reading.
体は金縛りにあった
I
みたい
can't
に
move my
動かせない
body because of sleep paralysis, I guess.
部屋の光景が見える
But I can clearly see the room I'm in now.
私の他に
There's one boy and two girls in here aside from myself.
女の子顔に見
I
覚えのある
recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident, but they're still alive.
けど
Unfortunately, they're all bound
みんな
hand
手
and
足を
foot
縛られて
and just sprawled out on the floor, and so am I.
だから
That's the real reason I can't move. Somebody, please save me. No, stop. No, please, no. Arise. Garg, no, I can't see.
目隠しをされ
Now I'm blindfolded, I can't see a thing that's happening to me.
手足も縛られてい
And
る
since my hand and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either.
こうしていると恐怖
That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently.
周りの子たちのおえつ
The
の声
helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls
私も
of the
恐怖で
cramped
頭
room.
が割
I'm
れ
so
そうにな
scared
る
it feels like my head is going to explode.
何するのよ
What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded?
ね
Untie me, cut the ropes. I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please. Please.
何度も叫んだけど
I kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order, okay?
順番
In order.
人間の声とは思えない
I've never heard screaming
凄ま
like
じい
this
音波のよ
before.
うな叫び声
It's pure primal terror, cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end.
それが
It feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's been killed right now.
なんてこと
My god, what the hell is doing to him? This is pretty rough. Like kids. Like,
こんな残酷な目に遭ってる
no
のに
one deserves this.
なぜせめて早く
Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? It's been at least half an hour now. Those inhuman scream of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside have finally come to a halt. Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in line in the next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Is it still going on? Come on, just die already. Die already? God, what is wrong with me? You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound, like a heavy object being dropped, the noise stopped and the room grew quiet again. Those footsteps are getting closer, all my air is standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. In order, God, why am I relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died, which means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair, they're pulling my head up and taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The 4 missing children were found in a basement room at Heavenly Oaks Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part. However, as the deceased victim's wound did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. Why does that matter? It didn't use full strength. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children has been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue. But the actual state of affair was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinozaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, then killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozen upon dozens of times, so much an extent that all flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. With my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me was more horrific than anything I could possibly have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. Is it going to be the kid who went insane growing up? It was one of the children. What? It was a little girl. Her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. So the red-dressed girl killed the other one? She was staring intently at me with soulless gray eyes. And then she just started giggling. Snip, snap, snip, snap. She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, twirly, blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. Ow, why? Why is it you? No, no. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times, until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after this mutilation had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victim's tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me and make it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she is the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagiori was officially charged. So she blamed it on him. Now going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts, it was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family would be withheld. That's to be expected. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanation, and I remind you this is mere conjectures. But one question keep nagging at the back of my mind was Yoshizakazu's Kazu Yanagiori really the murderer of the 3 victims?
児童たちを殺害したのは
Is it possible this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all?
後期の吉和は
Thinking about it, in his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through
基
speech,
本的にはおとなしく
and despite his
他人に危害を
childlike
加えるような
reversion,
性質では
he'd
なかった
always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he would never hurt a
これは
fly.
彼を取り巻いていた
All
親
his
戚や付
relatives,
近住民の証
friends,
言も
and
聞くことができ
neighbors
たので
confirmed as
確
much.
実だ
Shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit these unconscionable
突
atrocities.
然このような強行に走る
He
道理
certainly
がな
had
い
no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. But why was he there, though?
一方
To help the
そ
girl?
れまで健康であっ
To
た吉和の父
stop
親
her? Then again, he may simply have lost his mind.
柳
Look at
堀
his
校長
father.
が突然
It was
機械な
around
言動
the
や
same
行動を
time
取
that
り始め
Principal
たのもこ
Takemine
の時期だ
Yanagiuri suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way.
何かに取りつかれたように屋敷の壁
Not
一
to
面に
mention scribbling
意味不明の漢字の
incomprehensible
羅列を書き
gibberish
なが
all
ら
over his walls,
何者か
as
に
if
怯えるように
possessed. He seems
部屋の隅に
frightened
こもり
of someone and would
大声で
often
わ
be
めい
found
たり暴れ
crouching
たり
in the corner of his office, moaning and trashing when visitors
こ
came
ちらも
by.
相当な事態になっている
If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, and perhaps so too could his son.
そこに私は
I believe that we're looking at a curse far more
巨
powerful
大なる呪詛の
than
側面を
anything
見
man could devise.
開校当初より閉鎖されていた
From the time it opened its door to day, it closed them forever.
天神小学校の地下室
Heavenly
に関
Oaks
する
Elementary School's sealed
大
basement
き
room
な
has
呪いの
existed
存在
as some form of cursed ground.
この連続児童誘拐
And to
殺害
find
事
the
件
underlying cause, we must go back beyond the infamous kidnapping and murder incident.
さらに遡ること
Back a
20
whole 20 years. This is kind of like The Shining, I guess, like a school built on holy ground or something.
おぼろげながら真相を知
I
る手がかり
believe
を
I may have found a
私
clue
は見
that
つけ
could
たように
shed
思う
some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched but as leads go, but it's lead nonetheless.
廃校になった後
Regrettably, since Heavenly Oaks was not only closed down but demolished altogether and another school built in its
失われた
place,
天神小学校
it's no
の地下
longer
室を調べ
possible
る
to
ことは不可
investigate the
能だ
basement room directly,
私の助手が
unless, but my protege has found what may be the next best thing,
不可能可能とな
something
る
that could make the impossible possible once more.
その準
Preparation
備
are
の手が
being made to pursue this leads even now.
詳しくは
Be
次回
sure
の連
not to
載に
miss
て
the
お伝
next
えしたいと
installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Ku Kibiki, 2003, 722. Continued in chapter 5. Alright, good. Extra 4 has been unlocked. Alright, that was a much longer chapter. And I read a lot. My throat is tired, and we'll end the stream here. It was still good though. I wonder how necessary the not the gore is. Like I guess the story is fine, but it feels like the very detailed like child abusing is a bit over the top. Like that combined with the like the sort of underage sexual reference and things is a bit uneasy to me. Like if you want to do a game like this, like can you just you know do it with adult character instead? Like if you really want to go that route or something. Like it wouldn't have changed really anything. I mean, maybe it has some reasons for it being kids, but like it would be the same story, you know, in a university or something. You know, it would work the same. Anyway, that's what we got for today. So thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you very soon for the ending, I guess, of what is Corpse Party story. But those extras, we still don't know what they are, so we'll see. But until then, take care. Bye bye.